I know. There. Right, okay. So I have sound off on XSplit on the broadcasting. And I was like, okay, I've turned it off now. Sorry about that, everybody. And I I turned it off on the microphone as well. So I was chatting there away to myself and nobody could hear me. So thanks so much to everyone who's tuned in. I really do appreciate it. We just need to get... not sure what's gone on with the clock. I thought I changed that. Yeah, I changed it, but I didn't change the date. So we are 10 minutes away from kickoff. Thanks so much for everyone who tuned in. Nick, thanks so much for tuning in. And everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I'm not sure how many likes we've got on the video. Because of... there was an issue when I... you need to update your clock and score. Just done that. How many hours until the match? It's 10 minutes away from the match. I don't know how many hours that was. Phone's going off. Oh. Alright, message from Rich. How cute. So Rich will be along later. I'll just reply to him. Bless him. That's very nice of him to I don't know, what was I doing on Twitter? Okay, so if you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I didn't see how many likes we've got on the video, but if you haven't already, I would really appreciate that. Paste and go. We have 5 likes on the video. I'm going to make it 6, even though it doesn't count my like. Joe likes Snow, thank you much for tuning in. OJ Dabber, thank you much for tuning in. Harvey Marshall, thank you much for tuning in. Now, Villa were actually the first club I ever saw in the top flight. I went with my local football team. I was with my local football team, and we went to Aston Villa. I was sat in the Holt End, which is like the main stand in Aston Villa. And I thoroughly enjoyed the game. It was 0-0, wasn't the best game in the world. They played Fulham. Who's messaging me now? Oh. Phone's going off left, right, left, centre. Crucial game on Saturday. We beat Arsenal with the only team left with a perfect start. Yes, that is very true. Aston Villa 2, Everton 1. 2-1 to Everton, says Pinman. So a difference of opinion there. If you haven't already, feel free to like the video. I've already said that loads of times, so I don't know why I'm saying that again. I've not got the team lineups up. I wonder if I'll be able to find them quickly. So teenage dreams, so hard to beat. Every time she walks down the street. Another girl in the neighborhood. She was mine, she looks so good. I wanna hold her tight. Got teenage kicks right through the night. So I'm just getting the lineups for you. I'm sure you all appreciate it. Okay, so there's a little bit of an issue with Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings, I don't know. They just, alright, honestly, we're 2 weeks in. We're 2 weeks into the season. 2 weeks into the season. I've just heard them on Sky. The title race is hotting up. How can the title race be possibly be hotting up at the moment? We're 2 games in. I think we can beat Man City away. We just use VAR. Wobbly Banana. When was the last time Everton were top of the league? I have no idea. Never heard so much guff in my life. So I'm just getting the team lineups, so that's why I'm not responding to everybody. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button if you're new. Notifications. Oh, Rich has retweeted it. So if you haven't already, feel free to retweet my tweet. I would really, really appreciate it. Brighton above Spurs right now. What is your prediction for Derby versus West Brom? I'm going to go for a draw in that one. Football fan AR. So now we should have the right lineups for the right game. There we are, and I just need to sort out something else, which is flash scores. The title race is hot enough. I can't be the only person who's picked up on that. We will have updates from... oh my god, there's a game in Austria 2nd Division. It's 8-5. Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a game. If Leicester can win the league, Chelsea can go down. I don't think Chelsea will go down. Wolverhampton, Chelsea will never go down. No, they probably won't, to be fair. I need to put that up. And we're ready to go. Like 10 minutes after I went live. Harvey, they will. I don't think they'll go down. Yeah, so I've been to Aston Villa twice. I've been in the home end and the away end. However, the away end now is situated in the corner, as when I went, it was... okay, can we get a timeout for that person above you, Nick, please? You know, at the end of the day, if you swear once, that's fair enough. But if you continually swear, then, you know, that's not going to... Bayern Munich beat someone 21-0. Yeah, but 21-0, that's a good side. A very good side. Very, very good side. Tom, thank you much for tuning in. A very good side against probably somebody not very good. But this is two teams in the same league. To have... How many goals is that? 13 goals? 13 goals in one game is absolutely insane. Up the Villa. I really hope Aston Villa get off to a good start and get a win, because they've struggled in their opening 2 games. I'm a big fan of Tyrone Mings who's drinking a Red Bull. Looks like he's recovered from his injury in the warm-up. Grealish will be captain the sides, and Seamus Coleman will be captain of Everton. Peanut Butter Banana, thank you for tuning in. Sean Langford, thank you for tuning in. Sean, how you doing? SOTW. Now, I do know what that means, because I'm not an absolute moron. Kelly, do you know what it means? Oh, she's not even listening. She's not even listening. Huh? SOTW. No, I don't think so. Everton, will, if they win, they won't win it comfortably. My favourite is Grealish. Ow. What does it mean? It means... How the hell would I know what that means? What are the formations? I'll have a look on the lineup. Yeah, I know. Let's not try and type it into the chat. There's another game. It's 4-1 in that Austria 2nd Division. Yeah, they're in the corner now. But when I went as an away supporter, it was I was in the stand here. There, I was up there. That's where I was. Who do I support? I support Hereford, who play in National League North. They are the best team in the world. My favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. So, yeah, Manchester City are my favourite Premier League team. But I support Hereford. Heaton is in goal for Aston Villa, which is good to see. I think he might have a chance of... so Heaton is in goal. Gilbert, Engels, Tyrone Mings and Neil Taylor is at the back. Do you like West Brom? I have no problem with West Brom. I went to watch West Brom in 2015. John McGinn, Douglas Luiz and Jack Grealish in midfield. Douglas Luiz scored an absolute screamer against Bournemouth. Jota, not Diego Jota. So Jota, Wesley and Trezeguet up front. Stia, Al-Mohammadi, Konza, Lansbury, Horahain, El Ghazi and Davis on the bench for Aston Villa. Everton's lineup is as follows. Except I was tuning in. Rami just got sacked by... I'm not sure what happened there. Can you fill me in, big man? So Pickford is in goal. Coleman, Keane, Yerry Mina and Digne, who I'm a massive fan of Digne. Morgan Schleidlin and Andre Gomez in midfield. Further forward, Richarlison, who I'm a big fan of. Gylfi Sigurdsson and Bernard, who scored the only goal of the game against Watford. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is up front on his own. On the bench, Stecklenburg, Holgate, Sidibe, Davis, Walcott, Iwobi, and Keane. Yes, Rami is the player, I think. Rami is the player. So you can't watch the game for free, unfortunately. So Rami is the player, and hasn't he got a moustache? I think he's got like a funny moustache. If I'm thinking like the same person, he's French. Yes, Andre Villas-Boas is the new manager of Marseille. Took Digne out my team. Interesting. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it, because I lost like 3 or 4. I think it was 6 likes I had on my previous video. Jack Greenish. I think his name's Grealish, not Greenish. Unless you fit that up. Yeah, you can watch it in the pub for free. Jack Grealish is diving cheat. I know this sounds horrendous. But that's how I play football. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, you know what? I hate it when people cheat, because that's what I would do. I would cheat to win. And I'm not proud of that, but that's just a fact of my life. What do you say about Eddie's Howe's comment on Man City? What did he say, dude? What's going on with Bolton? I don't know what's going on with Bolton. First half's underway. As far as I'm aware regarding Bury, they have until the end of the day. Who do you want to win? I don't mind to win. I'd like to see Villa maybe go off the mark. I'll bury Bosjet. Does Twanzebe play? Twanzebe is back at Manchester United. He left after last season. Jason Hayes, I'm not sure hitting the subscribe button. Here is Richarlison, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Gets to that wide to Richarlison. Back to Calvert-Lewin. Tyrone Mings is there. Thought Tyrone Mings was brilliant against Tottenham. Not sure what's going on behind me, but hey-ho. Darla Games, Coventry fan. I should tune in. My girlfriend's from Coventry. Well, she doesn't live in Coventry, but she was born in Coventry. Kelly's on the remote, or you're on the remote. Who do you think will win? I've gone 1-0 Everton. Trossard. I thought he played quite well. Trossard played quite well. Why did I get a timeout? Because she kept swearing. Said a lot. Maybe main thing is about stopping me and Sterling. MC. Who's MC? Who would you support in the Championship? Hereford when they get there. Who's playing well at the moment? It's only just started. I'm streaming the Liverpool game tomorrow. I am busy tomorrow. Stopping Man City and Sterling. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you so much for that. Yeah. Swearing is part of football. Yes. Yeah, I fully agree. I swear all the time at the football when I go. But I don't swear in people's group chats. I don't, honestly, I'm quite lenient with it. I don't mind the odd swear word. But if you constantly swear, nobody speaks and constantly swears, in my opinion. I remember it's a corner to Everton. I'll just keep with this. It's going to be Digne to take. Headed away. But I think that was Neil Taylor. It's Bernard's ball back in. Heaton does very, very well. And Douglas Luiz will bring her. Okay, I'm just gonna time you. I'm just gonna ban you. At the end of the day, you've just wasted your time. My cousin is at this game. He is a Villa fan. He is right. Come on, Eddie. The league must work together to stop City. And I don't understand how you'd have that mindset. In my opinion, I'd want to win the league fairly. My cousin is at the game. He's a Villa fan. I've already read that. Antigne better not get an assist or score. Ariane, no, tune in, dude. How you doing? What is the stadium song called? Somebody might know in the chat. I'd never swear on here if I did. My nan was did it around my nan. She slapped me. My nan never. Well, my gran never did anything like that. But you know, it's just. I find it. Michael W. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, my man. There's the stats for you. Nobody's just. There's absolutely no need to swear on unless like on typing. I don't think. I've been impressed with Villa, not going to lie, especially against Spurs. I thought they were really good against Spurs. Really good against Spurs. It's not surprising that they lost. Robert Massey, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Do you like Trezeguet? What would you give him a rating out of 10? Can you ask somebody what I don't know. I don't know what the music was. Haven't you seen any? I haven't seen any of the last 2 Everton games. Want to see if they're any good. Apparently they've not played too well. West Brom till I die. I have another West Brom fan called George. Leo Villa Gamer 01. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, man. Very kind. Jack, thank you for tuning in. Jack, how you doing? Not looking good for Barry. It's not looking good for Barry. No, it's not looking good for Barry. I am of the volition that I don't think Man City or Manchester United should step in. That's just my opinion. But I hope they sort things out. Obviously, Hereford went bust, so I know exactly how it feels. Come on, Villa. Thank you for tuning in, Leo. Yeah, it's a sad situation with Barry. I wish there was something I could do. Liam, thank you for tuning in. Archie, thank you for tuning in as well. How you doing? Matt Thomas, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? I like Ipswich. Nick Muller supports Ipswich. It's really sad, unfortunately. John McGinn, thanks for hitting the subscribe button. There's not a lot people can do. They need 2.7 million, right? I heard Steve Dale this morning. Steve Dale was on the radio. Steve Dale was on the radio. He was like, "We're trying to crowdfund." Who tries to crowdfund £3 million? I mean, I worked out, right, if there was 10,000 Bury fans, you know, they need to. It would still be way too much. It would be 2,700, wouldn't it? It's bonkers. Absolute nuts. Barry Chairman said he doesn't like football and didn't even know Barry had a club. Then why would he buy a club? Money. I said to my dad, actually, there's got to be something else. You must be on for something. Would Waitrose and Tesco step in to save a corner shop? No, so why should City and United help Barry? They'd have to do it with everyone, and it would just if that was a scheme. Bernard's ball in, Grealish brings it away. If that was the case, then, you know, it would happen all the time. What's your opinion on Lucas Digne? I really, really rate him. How did John McGinn sub when he's starting? I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm going for surprise collect. Thank you for tuning in. Who do you support a championship? Don't support a championship team. Bury will go out of business. They've been given until tonight. So yeah, I think that's what they won't go out of business. They'll be kicked out of the league, and then that's the next step. I think. I really feel like Bury are not going to play in the EFL for the next 2 years. Well, they could be starting as low down as a 9th tier. If they go bust, well, the idea is, if you go bust, you've got to play in 2 leagues below where you started. So ideally, they could play in the National League North. But I don't think that will happen. But that's only if they go bust. Apparently, the EFL were warned a few years ago clubs could face significant financial issues. Villa or Everton? I've gone for an Everton win 1-0. That's what happened to Coventry. So Coventry are in a mess as well. They're playing their games at Birmingham. That's nothing on what's going on with Bury. Bury are about to be kicked out. It's horrendous. Mohammed cannot hitting the subscribe button. But Bury lose their ground. See, I think Steve Dale has a lot of debt. He's got debt against Bury. So Bury owed Steve Dale money, from what I can gather. And if Bury go bust, they might sell their only asset, which is the ground, to Steve Dale. So, that's why he's not trying to sell. He wants the ground, because he could make an absolute killing. Thank God we have FSG. Very good owners. Ipswich will get 5 tomorrow. United, thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Did you hear that Junior Go-Go sadly passed away yesterday? I did see that, and I used to have him on Football Manager. I used to sign him all the time on Football Manager when he was at Bristol Rovers. Where am I from? I'm from Shropshire in England. Sick that he bought the Bury for a pound. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, isn't it? And I saw a video like Man City and Man United should help out. But if they did that, they'd have to do it for everyone. Spending would be totally out of control, because there would be absolutely no need for any team to have to bother sorting themselves out. It would be a nightmare. The EFL are not responsible. Do you think Leeds are going up? I think Leeds will go up this year. I have a friend that's a Leeds fan, and I think they'll go up. Chris, thanks for tuning in. Chris, how you doing? Where is that? It's between sort of Birmingham and Cardiff. Mike, who do you support? I support Hereford, who play in the National League North. My favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. Newcastle, Coventry, Bury, Bolton, who else have rubbish owners? Well, I think Newcastle aren't in the same boat. Why would City in particular do it due to what Bury did? Yeah, so Bury were rented out for nothing. He's a charlatan. Shot blocked. That'll be a corner. Used to rent out the Carrington training ground before, after City got the Etihad campus, and they didn't look after it very well, and then they ended up being evicted from it. So City have had dealings with it. They've given them a nice training complex. Carrington wasn't the nicest complex, but it's certainly good for League 2 level, which League 1 level, which they are now, of course. Corner comes in. It comes to Digne and Richarlison and Keane, and it's blocked. I'm surprised the offside flag didn't go up, and now it has gone up. No club should ever give money to another. I know, I'm Birmingham. I'm from Coventry. I support Coventry. My girlfriend was born in Coventry. I say that, and I'm like, was she born in Coventry? She was born in Coventry. She used to live in Coventry as well. Not only was she born in Coventry, she lived in Coventry. I've been to Coventry. I went to Coventry versus Worcester in the FA Cup once. You would never guess where I'm from. Where are you from, Ariane? Irampa Emmanuel, if you hit the subscribe button, thank you very much. Well, I know you've hit the subscribe button. Any news on Bury? No news on Bury. Toronto, Canada. I've never been to Canada. I've only been 4 hours on a flight. Patrick Roberts, I assume it's not the one who plays with Norwich. I think let's tune in. But they look a bit shaky. Do I get money back if Bury go bust? My season ticket will be 1 game short. No, I don't know, but I couldn't imagine so. Because, Bury, Bolton never give any money back. I think they just keep it. Because you think about it, it'd be a massive loss of revenue for them, for the football club. Because Bury going to Ipswich wouldn't bring many people. They wouldn't bring many people. I don't think anyone would disagree. Bury would not take many fans to Ipswich. But you think about it, there'll be Ipswich fans buying tickets, and there'll be programmes being sold, pies being ate. So it is a massive loss of revenue for them. The government should buy Bury, then build a school called Bury School. Learn to cook with JD. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Joe. Hi, I'm new. Thank you for tuning in, Joe. Lucky you got birthplace right, or she would have sent you to Coventry. Yeah, I've heard that saying before. When I used to work at the dog rescue, it's a very multicultural city with people like myself. Yeah, YouTuber I watch is from Toronto. No, the home game for my season ticket. Yeah, they keep the money. We're losing out on revenue for the Bury home game in a few weeks as Sky decided to broadcast it. Not sure why I did that. Where from in commentary? Right, commentary. Hang on, I'll just ask if it's okay. Mohammed, whereabouts in commentary are you from? Because I think she's a bit embarrassed where she's from. Feel sorry for the Bury fans. I think we all feel sorry for the Bury fans. It's not their fault. Villa be happy with point tonight. Of course, they want 3 points, but they need to get off the mark, don't they? You can't. I'm a Blades fan. I think I was tuning in. I really hope you stay up. I picked you to finish bottom, but I hope you stay up. Man United the best. Sylvia, I think I was tuning in. Liverpool would win a Northwest derby. Since when did United get near? Didn't they beat you? Not last season, the season before. Marcus Rashford scored 2. Foles Hill. She was born in and raised in Bradford, which I hear is quite rough. Or somebody else is from Foles Hill. I wouldn't know because I'm a toff. My Liverpool will not win. Will not win anything. Yeah, thank you for getting rid of that, Kelly. The punishment Bradford to shit on. What are we talking about? Brad? No, it's mentioned Bradford. What random comment? I'm from Sheffield. Bernard. One of my girlfriend's relatives is going to Sheffield University. That's about all I have. Reason to subscribe. I do streams all the time. Really good. And also you get to have my name on your name on the screen. Stop timing me out. Stop swearing. Hi everyone. Thoughts on scoreline? If you haven't already, I'll go 1-1. Scott, I've gone 1-0 to Everton. Everyone talk about Bradford now. I've never been to Bradford, but I hear it's extremely, extremely, extremely rough. The punishments for clubs in financial situations is ridiculous. Owners at fault benefit from it, whereas fans are ones who suffer. The problem is who do they punish? They have to punish the club. They can't punish the people, can they? How do I subscribe? Press the subscribe button. Bernard is a good player. Are you streaming City soon? I streamed City last week. Why is there loads of commentary fans in here? Bradford is lots of gangs in Bradford. The person said. Lots of gangs in Bradford. Luckily, she doesn't live there anymore. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the subscribe button and like the video if you're enjoying it, particularly because I let a bad start and I put my streams out early and I had about 6 likes on it and then they all went because there's a problem. She moved when she was very, very young. She moved when she was very, very young. Am I the only one Arsenal fan in here? Don't know. Who do you think will score for Everton? I'd like to see Moise Keane score a goal. Would Kelly be in a gang if she still lived there? Yes. Ow. You doing any more streams this weekend? I'm not sure. New subscriber, Spanish and Toffee. Thank you much for tuning in, AEF. Thank you much for hitting the subscribe button, of course. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Throw in to Aston Villa. Come on, you Blues. Luke, thank you much for tuning in. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm not the only Arsenal fan. I'm going to have a drink. What does everyone have for tea? Learning to kick with Joe. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. What does everyone have for tea? She might have been, but she's smart and she's going to uni. So I'm a Spurs fan. I had sausage, egg, hash brown roll. That sounds very nice, Chris. If Bury don't pay the fine, what will happen? They'll get Kingslayer Gamer. They'll be kicked out of the league, and the league isn't just League One. They'll be kicked out of League Two as well because the organisation. She grew up. She was only there for a few years, and then she moved to somewhere else. Come on, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Who will win? I think it will be a Liverpool win. Who's gonna win new NLD? What's NLD? Who do you think will be relegated from the Premier League? I think it will be. I went with Brighton, Sheffield United, and Norwich. Will you be streaming Blades tomorrow? No, I probably won't be able to do any streams because I'm going out tomorrow with my dad to watch Hereford. So scoreline, I'm going for. I went for a 2-0 win. I do a prediction video every week. Feel free to check that. Sigurdsson's ball in. That is away by. I think that was Engels. North London derby. I think Tottenham are the better side, should win, but Arsenal seem to have had their number in recent times, besides the Carabao Cup. Thanks so much to everyone who's heading it. I don't vlog, unfortunately. So EFL have announced only one team goes down from League One, and 3 from space down there. Yeah, I don't know. Hey Mike, how was your day? Yeah, Precious. I think that's tuning in, Precious. If he says anything else, just ban him, because I don't really want him in there anyway. Mike, my day's been good, thank you, Precious. How has your day been? Went to the gym. Favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. My day's been alright. That's absolutely fantastic. I do keep an eye on the Bundesliga and that. I listen to a podcast, so I try to keep an eye on it. I hope Dortmund win it. I don't mind Dortmund win it. That'd be good. Grealish wins the ball back. I think RB Leipzig could challenge. Have a great coach in Nagelsmann and some amazing young talents. Here come Villa. Here's Jota. Wesley making a run. Finds Wesley. Hit it. Oh, how'd you like that? 1-0 to Aston Villa, and it's Wesley. A great ball in. A great through ball there, and where was Wesley? And he puts it into the corner of the net. And Villa have scored. Now, obviously, that's not the end of the story because we have VAR. So he takes the ball quickly. There's nothing wrong with that. Comes to Jota. Puts it in. He's onside. Nothing wrong with that. He's onside. Puts it into the corner. Past Pickford. And it's 1-0. Martial or Rashford, I'd have Martial. Come on, Everton, says Patrick. Where is the real game? Caitlin, how much tuning in? Caitlin, how you doing? Good goal, I saw it. Yeah, it was a nice goal. Excellent work from Jota. We would never concede such a simple goal. Paul Weir, I think I was tuning in. Paul Weir, both teams scoring both halves on my coupon. Best of luck with that, my friend. So you'd go with Rashford United too. Would be funny if Blades get into Europe and play against Barcelona. I hope Liverpool lose. Who would you like to see do well in the Premier League this season? I would really like to see all the promoted teams stay up. It says on the Premier League team that Moraes scored. Yeah, Wesley's the same. Wesley Moraes. Or Moraes. Just remind you of the goal gif. You should get a VAR gif and a potential review. That's a good idea. I never thought of that. What do you think of Calvert-Lewin? I don't really rate him. No, Jota put the ball through and Wesley finished it. Who is your local side? So local sides to me, I think my local side is just about... I'm not sure who my local side is. Hereford's probably my closest team. So the team I support is my local... Well, you know, I got a local... My local town, which is very small, has a team, but I support... You know, I don't support them. Oh, Wesley's through again. Wesley! Oh, blocked by Pickford. Okay, I'm going to ban you. Go on. Hotter and Wesley is offside. This is good from Villa. Come on. I can't imagine Everton's fans seeing him with top of the league. It's just wrong. Saying watch everyone's hit the subscribe button already. I do appreciate it. Who scored for Villa? It was Wesley. Sigurdsson. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Still going Calvert-Lewin. Mings wins the ball fairly according to the referee. So it was Wesley who scored for them. Wesley doing alright. Got his first goal for Villa and he's hungry. More to some. Wesley New Benteke. Hotter. Puts the ball across. McGinn puts it across the goal and there is picked for best team in the world. In my opinion, Manchester City or Liverpool. Ruth Duke, so much for tuning in and subscribing. What's your opinion on VAR? I want the decisions to be right, but I want them to interfere more if there's an issue. That's what I want. I want more interference. If there's an issue, get involved. Everton spent so much, but is always appalling. I think they could do better in the management department, to be fair. Who scored? Wesley. Stepped in for that. Yes, should have stepped in for that. Josh King was fouled in the Villa game, in my opinion. They should have said, you know what? I think that was a penalty. Either give the penalty or have a look at it. You know, I don't want. There we are. Wasn't the referee's fault because he was focused on somewhere else? Yeah, he wasn't even looking for some of it. I got some sad news. My dog bit a torse. What? What's a torse? I want Liverpool to go down to the Championship. Villa are playing a lot better than expected, I think. Well, I don't think they're a bad side. It's just I think they need time to adapt because they've signed so many players. What's your opinion on new Everton? I think they need a new stadium. I think Goodison Park's a little bit outdated now. Yeah, so there's no way of him finding out, Jack. Many mistakes with VAR, so basically it's as before. They're getting stuff. I just don't understand some of this. Sometimes it's beggars belief. Here is Trezeguet. Digne wins the ball back. Come on, City, you can go on top. I hope they aren't the next Fulham. That is an issue. On Tuesday morning, bit her nail off and she was bleeding. That must have hurt her, poor thing. I think Villa will stay up. Where do you think Everton will place? I went for Everton to finish 8th in my predictions. Feel free to go fish it out. Villa will win. Do you think Villa will win? I went for a 1-0 Everton win. Sigurdsson, Schneiderlin. But I think this new handball law is too strict. If somebody could accidentally stop a goal on the line by hitting their arm, and it would be allowed. But it won't be for a goal. I think the idea is right. Having, if somebody scores, Willy Bolly, for example, scores with their hand, that should be disallowed. But I don't know if it should be like it is, but it is what it is. The decision wasn't wrong. Maybe the rule's wrong. Coleman does very well. Can he keep that in? No. If Liverpool stay consistent with a little bit of luck and VAR, we can win the league. Yeah, definitely. Sorry about Katie and my sister. Do you think Everton will pull the game back? Well, it's early days. I think I've read all the message. VAR is angry. I think it's subjectical, isn't it? It's not. I'm not going to have a true answer on how good it's going to be until the end of the season. Really, no trains on Monday. Why is there no trains? Are they on strike, or is it just because it's bank holiday? Have West Ham underachieved in recent seasons? But I think they're about mid-table now. They're sent a bit of money. Do you rate Mark Silva? I think they could do better. My girlfriend is she in the chat? She's not really in the chat. She sometimes moderates a bit, but she's not active in the chat. James Webb, thanks for tuning in. James Webb, how you doing? Come on, Villa. Bank holiday and the rain line getting fixed. Do you rate Marcus Silva? Do you rate Moise Keane? I'm not seeing enough of him. I just think for Marcus Silva they could probably find a bit better. Or at least penalise accidental holdback, handball on the goal line as a yellow instead of red. They do us. The problem is you don't know if it's accidental or not. I don't rate Calvert-Lewin now. I think Everton might score. Scheidling goes over, finds Coleman, cuts it back to Calvert-Lewin, who hits a player. It's blocked on the line. Yeah, I don't think he's good enough as a winger. Surely that's not handball if it's by the hand of the side, because the whole bigger shadow thing, making you bigger than your natural silhouette. If Hereford got Man City in the cup, would you prefer, home or away? Oh, away, definitely. There we are. There she is. Oh my god! You can see what you look like. How weird. There she is with the thumb. So for whichever weirdos wanted her to say hello, fellow true Coventarian. Prediction for top scorer this season. I went with Salah. It's like the last 2 years, wasn't it? Free kick to Aston Villa. Do you rate Jack Grealish? I think it's hard to tell. He's never really done it in the Premier League. Hey, Jack, I don't understand the rule, mate. I don't understand it. Salah has proved the haters wrong. I don't think there was ever any doubt about his talent, was there? Gareth to win the Premier League a boot, in my opinion. I say Aubameyang or Aguero. Who do you support? I support Hereford playing National League North. They're amazing. Very pretty, lucky them. Thanks so much. Hi, Mike. Super thanks for tuning in. I picked Villa to go down. Interesting. Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe, the best threesome in the Premier League. Aston Villa will not go down. Remember the one season wonder rubbish. It hasn't started the season in the best light, but hey ho. Do you think VAR is a good idea? I think it's a good idea in principle if it's used properly. Good idea if it's used properly. But whether it's used properly or not remains to be seen, doesn't it? It's all about how they execute it. If you meet any subs, who would they be? If I can meet one subscriber, I would meet probably my friend Theo. Probably meet Theo. Trezeguet's ball in. Or Gilbert's ball in, rather. Straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Did you hear about the new sin bin? Yeah, I've heard about the sin bin thing. Football Day Talk, how did you get on with your GCSEs, dude? Top 5 subs. Probably Rich would be number 1. Theo, Jack, Nick, Exope. I feel it's a bit harsh putting Exope for 5th. He's in like every stream. I have to move him up a bit. It's a hard one. I have so many great subscribers. I put you all first. Dan. Let's go, Villa. Let's go. Hello, how are you? Good. Hope you're good. Who scored? Wesley scored for Aston Villa, Boston. Went for 2 seconds to hear my name. Just my top 5 subscribers. You're obviously one of them. Refs are getting lazy with our... Here is McGinn. Wesley. To Grealish. Blocked. I think Pickford will get there first. He does. Not bad. Too bad I passed English and Science. That's not too bad then. Who's your favourite Villa player? I quite like Mings. I know he's a little bit weird, but he goes around stepping on people's faces. Good news, Sunderland getting Richard Chairman. But he owns computers. Yeah, I did see they were getting him. Well, I see he's interested in buying the club. Super Frankie Lampard. I don't do GCSEs for another 2 years. I wish I could go back and do my GCSEs. But hey ho. FB Slim, let's tune in. Cologne are beating Dortmund 1-0. Shot from Aston Villa's Gilbert. That's over the bar. I don't think he meant to stamp on Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Barry situation. I've not heard anything. I'll see if there's anything on the old ticker on Sky Sports News. No, nothing. Do you rate Chris Wilder? I think Chris Wilder's done an amazing job at Halifax, at Oxford, at Northampton, and at Sheffield United. I think he's done amazing everywhere he's been. Expected to get back on track on Sunday. I bloody hope so. Great tackle by McGinn. Do you think Frank Lampard suits Chelsea's manager? I think it's a step too far too quickly. What is your opinion of Mourinho? I think he's a great manager. I just don't think he's a great manager anymore. Who scored? Wesley scored. I got my exams. I passed it all. Well done. Well done, Nathan. Sigurdsson's ball in, and that's behind from Mings, and it's just headed away, and that is going to be allowed. And that is a throw-in to Everton. Do you think... who do you think will replace Klopp at Liverpool once Klopp leaves? I wouldn't be surprised to see them go with Nagelsmann, to be fair. Oh, throw in to be taken by Seamus Coleman. I wonder if Pep... I'm not sure what I mean. Everton are dominating possession. Yes, they are. Who is Nagelsmann? He is manager of... thanks for the sub, Dan. He's manager of RB Leipzig, was at Hoffenheim. It's the Amex today. I'm on holiday near Brighton. Very nice. I've not been to Brighton, to be fair. Not been to Brighton yet. Ollie at the wheel. Got no one to go to town game with tomorrow. Who do you normally go with, XO? What's happening with Bury FC? They're in a lot of trouble. They need 2.7 million by the end of today. At the moment, the EFL come out and said that they doesn't look like they've got the backing. I thought it was Nangelsmann, not Nangelsmann. Thanks for the correction. I don't know. It might be that. Coleman's ball in, blocked by Taylor. He goes back. Gomez puts a stupid ball in. Well, he overhits it. I don't know why I said it was stupid. Klopp will be at Liverpool for 10 years. I think he'll be in there for a while, but eventually it will go south. Been to Cleethorpes today. Very nice. He's 32 years old manager, but he managed at Hoffenheim and got them relegation top 4. When is the end of today then? Well, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Wrexham FC. I stayed in Wrexham one night. Interesting bit of information about me. We'd Hereford play tomorrow. Boston are away at Gloucester. And then play away to Hereford next Saturday. We are at home to Brackley. I've been to Bury's Ground last year. It'd be awful to see them go. Who's your favourite City player? David Silva. It's crazy how David Luiz and Nangelsmann are the same age. Yeah, it is. It's weird. Here's Bernard. Puts the ball in, and Angles will take that away. It will be better come on, or he's a waste of money. Who do I support? I support Hereford to play in National League North. You'll probably know that. I follow Wrexham. Wrexham. My name's Jeff, by the way. Learn to Cook with Joe is my wife's channel. Oh, you have a wife. Very interesting. How old is Jesse Lingard? How older than Harry Kane? I think Jesse Lingard's 26. I'll try and remember that, but unfortunately my memory's not the best, Jeff. You're the best. Thanks so much, Dan. Mike, I am an army cadet and will be joining the army. Very nice. I thought about joining the army the other day, but it was just a joke. If players weren't so greedy, demanding £100 a week, they'd be grand right now. Bury? I don't think they would be. I bet Brighton to win tomorrow against Southampton. I would target Howe, Nangelsmann, Simeone, Tuchel, or Gerrard. Gerrard might be an interesting. I can't see him going with Simeone. That's a total different way of playing football. Marcus, thank you for tuning in. I'm doing very well. How are you? I think Jesse Lingard's 27. Did you have a player called Simon Ainge? No, we've never had Simon Ainge. I know who he is though. He used to play for Luton among others. I think he was at he was up north somewhere. Was he at Darlington? He scored loads of goals. He was a defender and he went to a striker and he started scoring loads of goals. But I can't remember who that was for. But it will come 9th. I think Rooney will do well at Derby County. Nearly at half-time mark. Not too bad. My depression got to me today. Oh, that's how we all have really bad days, and it's just been able to cope with them. You know, it's Yerry Mina and Wesley having a chat with each other. But I bet that conversation's not in English. Can't imagine them two. Wesley, they're both Brazilian. No, wait a minute. Yerry Mina is from Colombia, rather. I don't play from fantasy football. Tammy Abraham. I don't do fantasy football. See you later. Have a great work. They down. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be sad to see them to see them go. It'd be awful to see Bury go. It's one thing I do is I have so many people chat, so I start talking to them and then I'll ask them a question and then they'll reply, and I won't know what I'm talking about. That happens quite a bit. Come on, Uganda, says Liam. Best signing Everton have made this season. I think Keane is a good signing. Football Fan Chat, so much to tune in. If you haven't already checked out the Football Fan Chat, he is 14 off 1,000 and he does loads of content. He does loads of live streams and previews and reaction videos. So feel free to go and check out and give a sub to the Football Fan Chat. Really, really nice guy. Yeah, Exopa, it is a weird haircut. I've never live stream. Is it easier on mobile? You can't live stream on mobile unless you have 1,000 subscribers now. So that's really annoying. Mohammed, thank you much for tuning in. I'll see you again. Mina could. Grealish's shot is wide. Could have came to United, but I'm glad he not come. Might come good. Might come good. Best signing of Wrexham. They signed JJ Hooper. I think he might be end up being quite a good signing. I think he might score a few goals. No problem, Football Fan Chat. Nick, you're off 15 off 500. I think you'll get that very soon. You can live stream on YouTube if you use an app called Streamlabs. Yeah, you can't live stream. Well, unless you use Streamlabs, you can't live stream on your mobile unless you have 1,000 subscribers. Do you think Chelsea will be do any good this season under Lampard? Not really. How do you set up live stream on iPhone? You have to ask. You have to. I don't know. I don't know. I've never live streamed on my iPhone. I only do it on a computer. So 3 added minutes. We're into the second minute almost. Don't subscribe unless you want to subscribe, or don't check him out unless you want to check him out. Of course, there's no pressure to subscribe to other people. Stop, Football Fan Chat. I know you want to get, but please stop asking people to sub. If you happen to fancy donating, feel free to send a super chat or a link here. Get to see my wonderful, wonderful donation reactions. Yeah, I'm glad you've got a few subscribers though, dude. Tyrone Mings. McGinn goes long, looking for Trezeguet. Gets there first. I just realised something. I took out Jota. Out the lineup, which I didn't mean to do. That's better. I assume second half. Yes, I streamed the whole game. United 2, thanks for tuning in. While everyone's here talking about talking of subscribing, I just need you to all do me a favour. We'll sort it out at half time. I just need to find so my good friend Theo has started a YouTube channel doing gaming, right? So I'd appreciate if you all give him a subscribe or checked him out. He hasn't put up any videos, but if you want to subscribe to him, feel free to go check him out. I'd really appreciate it. And that is half time, guys. Half time is 1-0 to Aston Villa. Not too bad. Mike, are you streaming the game at the same time as Football Fan Chat? You are first in line. It doesn't really. I don't think he does too many watch alongs. I think it's more like post and pre.
Yeah, just got 5 cents.
Did he? I have to message him. Just tell him. Theo. Theo. Sure, I just saw him. Hang on, who's sub to him? There's a link. There's a link. I've just put a link in. Anyone got student discount on Apple? Need a MacBook. I know somebody that's got a discount on Apple. Ow. I didn't realise that mods could put said it was. I didn't realise that moderators could put links in. I thought it was only me, but apparently not. Do you think Gareth Southgate is overrated? I think maybe England got a little bit carried away. Jaden, 2-0 to Villa full time. Thanks for tuning in, Jaden. Everton are underperforming at the moment. They're not doing too well. It's not been the best start. Obviously, a draw and a win and a loss wouldn't be too bad for Everton, but they probably want a bit more. Do you know what type of games Theo were playing? He said games that he's never really played. Opinion on Declan Rice. I'm English, so he's a bane of my existence. I think he's good. Listen, I wanted him to swap because I wanted him to play for England because I think he's going to be a very good player. So I wanted him to swap. There's 2 spiders on my window. No spiders on my window. We do have a problem with moths. They just come in all the time. I don't think he'll be playing Fortnite. He might not still be doing it. It might just be he might have decided to do something else. His upload schedule isn't the best. Oh, who had Apple discount? I think you can get, if you're a student, you can get a discount. I think I looked at that the other day. It's like 15%. Who do you think will score? Will be 2-0 to Liverpool. How big? Yeah, how big are the spiders? For Christmas or my birthday, I'm going to get some more storage on the computer, so we'll be able to so I can play FIFA 21. Are you going to watch along for Liverpool versus Arsenal? No. I am going to watch Hereford tomorrow, so I won't be back in time. Didn't get into uni. Oh, that's a shame. My girlfriend's going to uni, but she's starting a job at Apple, so she'll be having staff discount, which is a little bit more. Because she's amazing. I'm scared of them, but sorting out, that's good. Mr. B, 6,000. Thank you for donating £1. £250 to pour a bottle of water over your head.
$250 to pour a bottle of water over your head.
I really do appreciate it. Huh? What? Yeah, if you send the money first, then maybe I'll do it. I have a bottle of water in the fridge. I never got people to make fun of clever kids at school who study hard. Yes, I wish I'd have studied hard at school. Mike Watford or West Ham? I have not seen your prediction video. I went for West Ham. Do you think Delph was overpaid for? Not really. It's the going rate. DM story or name. There was when I first started. I went on to I typed in Mike Talks Football on YouTube, and I couldn't find anyone. Right? So I thought, okay. And then I typed it in on Social Blade, and there was like Mike Talk Sports, Mike, something like that. Something like Mike's and Sports. So, and that was just after I started my channel. I was like, fuck, I should have changed my name. But there was no Mike Talk Sports, but there was somebody else who I subscribed to pretty early, who comes on the channel still now. And we talk, and his name was Ben Talks Football. So he had a similar name to me. So it's not like I was the one who came up with the name. Have you heard of Mr. Beast? Yes. Don't think I've ever watched a Mr. Beast video though. It's just that Man City moment in my head. You deserve more subs, Mike. You're one of the best YouTubers. Thanks so much for that, Christopher. You donate money to streamers. I don't think that was the real Mr. Beast. Just be glad if you don't have to call it soccer. Careful with your words. What do you mean with my words? Dan not tuning back in. Opinion on Nicolas Pepe. It's not really an opinion to have. He's not done anything. Do you think Villa will stay up? Yes. If you could create a football club, what would its name be? I don't know. I couldn't even answer the question. Villa 22 says Caleb. Come on, Villa. I do live streams on my channel just for myself. To be fair, I've got nothing else to do at the moment. Yeah, I think that if you're going live, you can have a chat to people. Obviously, the more people you have, the better. But how's Alfie? Alfie is doing okay. He's asleep. He's looking at me like, why have you said my name? Who will win the National League? Solihull, I think would have one of the best chances. Who do you think will win League One? I think it'll be Sunderland or Portsmouth in the end. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. 24 likes on the video. Thank you much for having hit the like button already. Still waiting on Rich. He said that his bus is late or something. So, who will win the Champions League? I think I put down Juventus. Honestly, I have no idea. Channel is awesome. Thanks so much. So how long has your wife done her channel, Jeff? Yeah, Rich messaged me saying that there's a problem with his bus. Which team does Alfie support? Alfie doesn't support a team. He support... Yeah, he supports some sort of team with the word dog in. Piemonte Calcio will win the Champions League. Nathan, thanks for tuning in. I think we will retain Champions League and miss out on Premier League again. I like Grealish since last year. Oh right, honestly, I did check her out, and obviously I don't know nothing about cooking, but I saw she got like 30 subscribers, which is really good. I remember when I had 30 subscribers, I was over the moon. So it just goes to show that you can grow. It's all about just putting yourself out there and making content. Huddersfield. I reckon Huddersfield will go down. Are you good at football? No, not the best. I hope that sort out Barry. Hope they sort out Barry. Yes, me too. Rich, thanks for tuning in. I was literally just talking about you. Rich is in. Thanks for tuning in, Rich. How you doing? The game is evenish, but advantage goes to Villa. I've got 33 subscribers, and on Instagram and Mio. I've not heard of Mio, but obviously I heard of Instagram. Somebody share that comment, please. You're all talking. Why is nobody showing the comment? Yeah, Rich is. There's a problem with his bus. Feel free to fill in what happened with your bus. My daughter wants to go to Cambridge University, carrying on the family legacy. My girlfriend applied for Oxford University. I'm on 21 stars, just family friends. I subscribe to you. I'm not a family or friend. Excited for Volta. Yes, Volta looks very good. And Mourinho got pace. Yeah, I'm a goalkeeper. I'm 3 subs away from 50 subscribers. And I'm already over the moon with the subs we've got now, to be fair. It's a real pain, my boss. Yeah, you did say. It's hard when you start a YouTube channel because, particularly if you're a bit shy, as everybody knows. Oh, it stopped every stop. I'm really shy, so I didn't show the channel to any of my family and friends for a long time. Still don't really, but so it can be hard growing. To be fair, when I was first growing, I tried to find other channels that did similar things. And I subbed to them and talked and left a comment with them, and we cook very basic food, but we do get the message across. My wife was quiet. Yeah, I was really quiet as well. I used to make so many mistakes because I have autism, and I really struggle to speak sometimes. And I used to make loads of mistakes. I still do make mistakes, but not as many as I made. I used to have to edit the video properly. Now I just edit out bits of silence. Like that. Best team in the world. Get whoever onto the senior team. Yeah, I did. I've heard of him. I don't think I've seen him play. Just preview, review games, breaking news, draw reactions, and match logs. See, at the end of the day, you're obviously quite young, so you think now you haven't got the biggest channel in the world, but you think 5 years time, you could have a few subscribers. Dan, thank you much for tuning in. I was making mistakes because I have speech problems, but my subs don't notice at all. They probably know. It depends if you look for it or not, but most of them probably don't care. If they enjoy your content, they enjoy your content. It doesn't matter how you speak. Obviously, you'll always get comments, horrible comments, being you speak really weird. So, don't watch the video. What do you make of the race hate that Pogba's getting? It's absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful, but it's happening time and time again. Every time somebody misses a penalty. I bet I know it's probably a smaller team, but it'd be similar if Wesley come and missed a penalty. It'd probably happen again. Do you know what I mean? It's not good enough, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. And honestly, weird thing, Chelsea, it happened with Chelsea and Tammy Abraham. Somebody who said it, I actually reported on Twitter, and then it come back that we have received a report, and it shows the account that it was for. And lo and behold, they had changed their account to Real Madrid. So maybe they weren't a Chelsea fan at all. Surprise collecting, not tuning in. I'll see you again. Football Day talking, tuning back in. Who's Rich? Rich is he's just a subscriber, and then he become moderator because he is on the streams all the time, and he really does help the channel out. So getting ready for that. Catch you in a bit. My mobile needs charging. Thank you for tuning in, Jeff and Joe, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope I see you again. And of course, best of luck with the channel. We're about to kick off for the second half. I need to refresh because I'm blurry. Come on, ref, here we go. Well, why is he taking so long? I've not been to any festival, but should I sub? If you want to sub, do sub. If you don't want to, then that's fine. Yes, I heard about the Sunderland takeover. Lucky them, eh? Lucky them. Marching on together. Don't know why Theo is. I messaged Theo earlier and he didn't reply. And now he's not messaged. Oh, I suppose maybe it's at Asda. Maybe it's that. It must be at Aston. Maybe you just don't like me anymore. Yes, yeah, Football Fan Chat does stream a lot of content. There's a lot of different people on as well. Thank you, Rich. Keen. Chest of all time. Can't wait for the Champions League to be back. The thing is, I'm moving in soon, so I'm going to probably miss the Champions League, which is an absolute nightmare. But there's nothing I can do. Villa playing well. They're not playing too bad. Is the Villa on again? It's Everton with possession at the moment. I'm not sure what I mean by on, but did you get your housemate? Oh, it's Sigurdsson. So basically, we got the house. Our application was accepted. So then we had to get ID for everyone. So me and Kelly, have ID, but one of the people moving in with us, Kelly's sister, she doesn't have any ID really, so we had to get a birth certificate for her. So we finally got that the other day, and that was a rigmarole. Now we have to confirm our income. Because everyone's moving jobs, it's because everyone's moving jobs, we have to we're trying to get all the contracts and stuff sorted, so we're doing that at the moment. So it is a bit of a rigmarole. Sorry about my phone. Oliver Sampson, so much for tuning in. Kelly and I, you know what I mean. Kelly and I. Who's a better team? I would say it's been fairly even so far. Here's Coleman. Puts his ball in. Bernard's fouls. Good luck for the season, Liam. Hope you do well. Yes, me too. Spider staring at me. I don't have a Hoover. Do you have a Hoover just most of the time? Have you watched Peep Show? I've never watched Peep Show. Talking of TV programs, my favourite program comes back on the 4th. Sorry, Foster, did I miss something you said? If I had money, I would give it to you, but at the moment, I've got a lot to pay out. Don't worry, Rich. I need to. What did I miss? Sorry, sorry. What did you say? I need. It's going to be an expensive month because I'm obviously moving out. I've got to pay for the deposit and new furniture and everything like that. And I've also got to pay for XSplit because I moved obviously because my year free. I got a free year if I bought this webcam. Is up, so I need to pay for that again. So that's going to be a nightmare. I might have to, but what I'm doing is it ends on Tuesday, so I'm going to record my predictions on Monday. So that means I don't have to worry about it until next weekend, and I might be moving it in next weekend. Villa playing well. They're not playing too bad, mate. Everton have not had the best start to the season. No, it's not been the best start. If they lose this game, then I think they'd be fairly disappointed with their draw with Palace, defeat here, and a 1-0 win over Watford. Best of luck to you, mate, in your move. Thank you so much, Reg. Wesley. Hotter. Huddersfield lose tomorrow, swear down. Who are they playing tomorrow, dude? So who did you go with to Huddersfield again? If Villa makes any subs, they will be in the scroller. All the best from me. Thank you so much. Reading should beat Reading, but Puskas is playing quite well, and that is a throw-in to Villa. Just my mates. Oh, I see. Have you told any of them about the amazing YouTuber you watch? The title race is on. Don't get me started. Don't understand. What the hell does that mean? Sent me a message. Man City fan. Thanks for tuning in, Oliver. I'm off to Mansfield tomorrow. Very nice. Have a nice time. That's alright for Foster. Free kick to Aston. I did, but you removed him in the chat. This is when I first... Who was that? Sorry, I don't remember that, but he must have done something to be removed. Who's in the title race? Well, apparently, everybody. Need a Digne assist. Doubt we will win. We haven't scored a goal yet. Yeah, you lost to Salford on the opening day, didn't you? And I expect Salford... I don't think Salford will do as well as everybody thinks. It must be Liverpool, Aston, Man City, Brighton. Exactly, that makes no sense. Sheffield United are 2 points from the top. Like how can the title race be hotting up? I hate Salford. I'm surprised Villa are winning. Yeah, Villa don't play too bad. Foster Turner, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Hydra, thank you for tuning in. Nice picture of your cat. KDB better. I think Kevin De Bruyne is going to have a season of his life. Just got an email from PayPal. Arsenal are joint top of the league. I'm saying that because it won't be tomorrow. When was the last time you said I love you to Alfie? Is that a question? When was the last time you said I love you to Alfie? I don't know. I don't know how much I tell him I love him. The championship's going to be a good season. I think this is your season, Rich. I went to Salford on the opening day of the season. What was it like? I've not been to Salford Stadium. Obviously, nobody in the same league as Everton. My dreams about Kevin De Bruyne's ginger hair at night. If Spurs ever win, he will eat Harry Kane. I will get my sister subscribed. Kevin De Bruyne to win player of the season. Gabriel Jesus to win young player of the season. Gomez ball across, and that's going to be out for a corner. Yeah, I watched the document. I've watched all the documentaries. 92, thank you for tuning back in. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the subscribe button. If you haven't already, 11 subscribers away from 4,400. If Berry could bust to drop, it'll be at least 2. Mina heads over. It'll be at least 2 leagues below. Well, because they won't be, obviously they'll be at least in the conference, and I don't think they'll be accepted into there. So I think it might be even lower. I think I'm changing my name to Hydro XIX to Hydro. What do you think? Should I do it or not? Don't mind.
What is that SIM card?
So look. Yeah, that's it. The football fan chat. Why?
Because it doesn't work on my phone. Gift doesn't work on my phone. Plus I need my phone anyway to verify.
Have you guys had a great rest of evening stream? Have to go. Right, okay, hang on, let's tune in. Just don't lose my SIM card. I've got Leeds to beat Stoke tomorrow. I think that'll happen. Lenny? If Bury go bust, they go down 4 or 5 leagues. They could go down as low as 7 leagues. I said to Jack, I think they'll be accepted in the Northern Premier Division, but I reckon I'm in my sister subscribe to you. Everton aren't convincing in the final third. I just don't rate Calvert-Lewin. I'd bring on Keane, I think. I think that's the move I would do. Need to update the old live counter. What about Jack Clark? I think he needs more time in the Championship, to be fair. I'd be interested to see what Pochettino... If you trust one player to get the best out of a young player, it'd probably be Pochettino at the moment. It's Berry 1R. That's like burying something. An extra team be promoted in the National League if Bury go down. No, only one team would go down from League 2. It's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem because this is doesn't. I think it was 26 years ago the last time this happened. That was before I was born. So. Huh? It's in one of these drawers somewhere. I think it's in that bottom drawer. What are you trying to get in with it? I've also Sunderland versus. Look at my old phone. It's bent. That's what my girlfriend did. She shut it in a freezer.
On purpose.
On purpose?
No, I did.
Foster will be back now. Okay. I want the latest on Fostergate. Could we be asked the way we were playing? Why is Jack Clark playing on his 23s? How on earth has that happened? She was using it. Basically, she was out in the garage and she used the light on my phone. She put the torch on. It's probably got no battery. Well, it needs a bit of time to. Joshua Hancock, how much tune in? Save Berry. Save Berry, yes. Who's playing well? It's Dave, I think I was tuning in. I don't think there's been a lot between the teams. Mike does storytelling. Save Berry. Come on, Villa, says Multi McGurk. So Alex Iwobi and Moise Keane will be coming on. Lewis Boa-Morte talking to him. I think that was Lewis Boa-Morte anyway. It just looks so lacking anything up front. They look so poor up front. Save Berry. Is there any update at the moment? I'll go on to Sky Sports News. It's on adverts. It's a 50-50 game. There's not a lot between it. Obviously, the difference is Aston Villa have taken a chance and Everton are yet to hit the target. It's a free kick to Aston Villa. Looks like Hotter will be taking it. Grealish takes, rather. And it comes finally into the hands of taking the deflection into the hands of the goalkeeper. I'm a Chelsea fan. I think I was tuning in. Will you stream the England game on 7th of September? Probably not, because I'm moving away and it takes a couple of weeks to get installed, like Wi-Fi installed into a house. And they've still got till 23:59 if Berry don't get anyone out there out. I think yes. That seems the case. See, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably make a video on that, but I'm not sure if I will. My granddad supports Berry. That's a shame, dude. Here comes Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson is coming off for Alex Iwobi. This will be changed on the scroller. So Iwobi on for Sigurdsson. 40 million he cost, or 35 million. Can't remember which one it was. But a lot of money either way. Surely Keane's off for Calvert-Lewin, right? No, Bernard. So Calvert-Lewin must be moving to the wing, and Keane is coming on for Bernard. What? Well, how much battery's on that one? Alright, please don't lose my sim. Multi McGurk, I think I'll hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button, guys. Watch prediction for Chelsea tomorrow. I've gone 2-1 to Chelsea. What happens if Bury don't sort the situation up by midnight? They will be chucked out of the EFL. So they won't be able to play in leagues, Championship, League 1 or League 2. So that's what will happen. What is the final result for this match? I think 1-1. I think it'll be a draw. But we don't know. Keane seems to be playing outside on the wing, which is strange. Chelsea first 3 points. Yeah, I think they'll beat Norwich. Actually, I don't have the money to save Bury. I'll sub to you on my 2 other accounts. You don't have to if you don't want to, dude. I don't support Bury, but it'll be very sad. It will be very sad if Bury go. Ben is hit by a car after David pushed him into the road. Ben didn't see the car approaching as it took him time to stand up. Has factual and legal caution been proven in relation to David? I don't know what you're talking about, X-Open. That's a bit too complicated for me. There'll be 2 leagues under Hereford. There could be. It depends what league they're put in. Who will take their place? Nobody will take their place. They'll just play one team light. I hear Oldham are also in trouble. I don't think anyone's as near as bad as Bury. Man United apparently have said they're willing to help Bury. So I don't think that should happen. And I know it's harsh, but I don't think it should happen. Iwobi, and it's put through to the goalkeeper. I hate Oldham, but I don't want to see them shut down. Now, nobody wants to see Oldham shut down or any other club. Who do I support? I support Hereford, who play in National League North. They're amazing. My favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. Grealish. Macclesfield struggling as well. Otter loses the ball to Mina. To Iwobi. Iwobi looking for Keane. Finds Keane. That's why Sol Campbell left. Keane's still going. Iwobi. Can you do a watch along for Chelsea? I am busy tomorrow, so I won't be able to do that one. Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson's no longer on the pitch.
No service. No service. It's locked.
Corner kick to Everton. Sol Campbell didn't get paid in 4 months. Yeah, see, that's no good at all. No disrespect to Villa, but Everton needs to be better in these games than this. Yes. Totally right. 65 minutes in, it's still 1-0 to Villa. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. 31st of August. They're not doing too bad in the league, though, are they? Yeremina! Oh, just past the post, and that will be a corner kick. Yeah, I did see Ashley Williams' side. It's weird. He was really highly rated back in 2016 after helping guide Wales to the semi-finals of the Euros, and then suddenly he just drops off a cliff. He's at Swansea. Everton signed him, and he just totally went off the I don't know when my next stream will be. I hope Villa win because of John Terry. Yeah, I hope they don't get... They're in League One anyway, but... 11:59. And a statement will be made. Mina's ball in. Headed away. He's 34 now. Yeah, he's just... Who do you think is going to win? Fortnite Chills, thank you for tuning in. Are they taking donations? Well, they wanted money pledged. Which... Trying to pledge 2.7 million is bloody hard. It's Dave, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Calvert Lewin. Engels does very well, and that will be a throw-in. Yeah, it's scrapped for Stoke last year. Man City can go to top of the table if Liverpool draw and City win, which could easily happen because City playing Bournemouth. They've struggled. There's only one goal in it in the last 2 times they've travelled to Vitality Stadium. Digne's ball in from the throw-in, headed on, and into the hands of Tom Heaton. What do you think of Timu Pukki? I didn't really rate him. There's nothing on Sky Sports News. I'm going for Moise Keane on deadline day. Why would Barry fans want to give their money to someone like Dale? Yeah, precisely. Why did they want to give their money to Steve Dale? He looks like a villain, to be fair to him. Dale, apparently he wants 2 million for the club. I heard on the radio, or I heard on Sky. 2 million for his time. He's done nothing. He's made everything 100 times worse. Lee, I think I was tuning back in. Everton have been the better team, but Villa took their chance. Yeah, particularly the second half. It's been all Everton. Andre Gomez looks to Coleman, and that's out for a throw-in to Aston Villa. Someone wanting to buy them. I don't know what will happen. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a extension. Does anybody know what should come out of 2358 that Bury have a new owner? We still have to provide £3 million. So, do you think Lo Celso will start for Spurs when they play Newcastle? Do you want another ice cream, Major? Which team was it who were relegated like Bury? What do you mean relegated like Bury? Dale claimed to have that money last week, but now he says he doesn't. I don't understand what he's doing. He looks like a bloody Bond villain. Nearly at 400 subs. If you haven't already subbed, feel free to sub. And cheat to go on to Talk Sport and accuse the Bury players. I heard that! I heard that! They were having a massive argument with each other. Oliver, I think I was tuning in. Scheidlin. It's happened to Hereford, who I support. It's happened to other teams. Salisbury, Alex Iwobi, and that is saved by Heaton. Teams have reformed, like Darlington, like Chester, like I think that's it. AFC Wimbledon. Obviously, that was a slightly different case. But nobody's come out of the Football League. I think the last case of the Football League that's happening was Aldershot Town, I think. Imagine if transfers didn't exist and clubs relied on youth. Some clubs would be alright, wouldn't they? Yeah, he did. He did, Jack. Wesley. Hope Bolton win tomorrow. They're in trouble as well. Grealish. I heard that the trouble is about the hotel. So I don't know what's going on. Wrexham would have had to reform, but kids would go in and donate their piggy banks and we were saved. Yes, I remember that. Very hard game also. Relegated Ipswich. Yeah, it's a tough game. Sensation. I quite like Sensation Crisps, actually. Yeah, Ipswich are a very good side. Will be tougher for Bolton playing the youngsters. Yes, it will be, but I don't think it's fair that they get to have time off. I'm sorry. I like Pringles as well, but I like really salty Pringles. Well, I'll eat all Pringles. I'm one of them. The hotel administrator set a deadline of bids like 4 weeks after the club administrator did, so clubs bids like, why did the hotel one need to take so long? Both administrators appointed at the same time. That is weird. You should be live until midnight because of Barry. I might make a video on it. Might be in the optimum word. That would get good views. We're 2 subscribers away from 4,400. All the way to Kiev. We'll say that I'm just telling you, should play once a week. Yes, they are a bad team, but it's not the youth players' fault. I don't blame the youth players, but I just find it all strange. Grealish tries to find Wesley. So what is the latest with Barry? So Dortmund won 3-1. Sorry, I'm just... Digne's ball in, Tyrone Mings heads up in the air. Douglas Luiz heads away. I don't know what happened with Bolton. Hopefully the takeover soon. But I worry that the takeover is going to happen after the transfer window shuts. Everton score in the 80th minute. Mickey Thomas free kick versus Arsenal. I know what you're talking about. Walcott's changed his haircut totally. As Exote would say, fresh trim. I wish Everton draw with Villa. El Ghazi's kept to come on. Maween. I don't want to tune in. I believe we can still find free agents, but it's going to be hard. People. Yes, it'd be free agents, won't it? So that's troubling. Calvert-Lewin fouled, and he takes a free kick immediately near my fantasy team. Toffee's running out of time. Iwobi. Got 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Oh my god, my phone's on. I got a Casio. Just looking on my old phone, what apps I have. I had the Wish app. I can't remember having that. Did you put it in?
Yeah, I took it to gift
Oh, actually. Might do a Barry stream. Barry players Barry paying players. They haven't been paid for 6 months, Liam. Richardson's ball in, goes all the way through, comes back to Schneidlin. Theo Walcott and El Ghazi set to come on. First of which is El Ghazi coming on, and he will be coming on for Diego. He's not Diego, is he? He's just Jota. I remember me and Theo did a stream in the Championship, and it was El Ghazi and Hey Ghazi, which is really weird. Wabu is a complete waste of money. I hope he does well. I hope he does well. Theo Walcott set to come on as well. He's coming on for a Richarlison. Third and final sub. Ole, ole, ole. Who scored? Wesley scored. Here's Grealish. Finds Wesley. South Sudan. Wesley. Thanks for tuning in from South Sudan. I remember when Sudan was just a country, I don't know. Why did Sudan split, Maween? Remember Newcastle relegated and they still won 5-2. Yeah, I remember that. That was against, was it Spurs? Ball comes in for Villa. Headed on. Headed away by Calvert-Lewin, but not very far. Comes back. Engels. Headed away and behind by Andre Gomez. And there's an offside. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1. I think Arsenal will go there and win. That's interesting. I think after Bury will get kick to the wall. EFL will start with Bolton. When was the last time Arsenal won at Anfield? I don't know. I have no idea. Mike, what was your prediction for the Liverpool? 2-0. 2-0 Liverpool. I think even though Liverpool are favourites, Arsenal are going to win 1-0. Looks like 2 points for me tonight. I hope Leeds win their next 2 games. I don't. Who are our next 2 games, Rich? Stoke away tomorrow. What do Arsenal have over Liverpool? That's a good question. They have a fantastic attack as well as Arsenal, but as well as Liverpool, but not sure they have enough quality in the other areas. Grealish, McGinn, Wesley, McGinn, Trezeguet, Grealish, plays it off to Trezeguet and it's too far. Iwobi wins the ball back. Calvert-Lewin finds Moise Kean. Tackle absolutely brilliant by Gilbert. Who do you think the top scorer of the Premier League will be? I went with Mo Salah. Well, I said Marcus Rashford because I read Marcus as I was reading. So Bury go. That means one less team in the FA Cup draw. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do about that. For Lucas Diña's throw. Headed away by Angles. Spending your time on chat with us, may you live long. Thank you so much. Top scorer Sterling. Good dude, thank you for tuning in. Andre Gomez. Iwobi. Andre Gomez. Headed on. Here's Iwobi. Oh, off the post! And Mings is going to bring this ball away. Iwobi, it's blocked. Yay, Mia's ball in. Moise Keane goes for the overhead kick and fouls Gilbert, and that will be a free kick. And Aston Villa survive. I was making sure it wasn't the other person. I'll put another team in. When did Arsenal last win the Champions League? It doesn't make any difference on tomorrow's game. Everton will score on the 85th minute. Your bet was somebody else's bet. The both teams are scoring both halves. Douglas Luiz loses the ball. Here's Calvert-Lewin. He loses the ball. Man City haven't won the Champions League and they still beat you to the title. Yeah, last time we won the Premier League. That's a good point. Screen's gone off. El Ghazi with a shot blocked. Well, saved even. Really can't see Salah, but you never know. No, you don't, but at the end of the day, everyone's got an opinion. Major Man YT, thanks for tuning in. Who do you support? Me. Kane is a good call. Aubameyang, Aguero. Free kick to Everton. Coleman. Oh, it's all kicking off here. Wesley kicking off with Schneidlin. Definitely embarrassed the country when they got to the final. They had a player sent off really early. They had the goalkeeper sent off, didn't they? And they played with 10 men and they only lost right at the death. I'm good, thank you, Major Man. How are you doing? It's going to be a yellow card to someone. Will it be a yellow card to both of them? Leeds, Hereford and Man City. That's who Mike supports. Played 4 hours of football. Very nice. Every Saturday we've... Yellow card to Trezeguet. Yellow card to Seamus Coleman. See, I don't understand what Coleman did wrong. He went to take a free kick. Like, at the end of the day, if he's getting in the way, he's getting in the way. It's Digne carded. I don't think he's picked up a yellow card. Trezeguet is coming off. And he is coming off for El Mohammadi. Stevenage will win the Premier League in 10 years' time. I'm a Spurs fan, but Arsenal is still a great team. I'm not about the aggressive side of football. Spurs are better anime. 4 more subs, 2 more subs. Yeah, hopefully we get those. But if not, there's always another stream. Even though we are bottom of the league in League 2. 10 years is a long time in football. Coleman. Walcott. Ball comes over into the hands of Tom Heaton. I want VAR in Championship 1 now. We should have had 4 penalties in the last 3 games. Yeah, but it's not. It needs ironing out before it goes to Championship. At least you ain't in negative points. Coleman. Bradford Park Avenue went bust in the early 70s. Can't say I remember that. They're in the same league as Hereford now, so they've not recovered. Michael Keane. Theo Walcott. And that's to the goalkeeper. I don't think a Spanish team finished on 0 points, so we'll check that out. So the lowest points in La Liga was 32. Season before 20. It was a second league, I see. Douglas Luiz. 88 minutes on the clock. Grealish. El Ghazi. Shot deflected and nearly goes into the back of the net. Just over the bar, and that will be a corner. Flags up. Should be a goal, well, free kick to Everton. Harry, I think let's tune in, Harry. What 3 teams do you think are the best chance for the title? City, Liverpool and Tottenham. Moise Keane's ball in. Comes to Walcott. Oh, he needed over the bar. Could have took a touch and scored. Massive chance for Everton, not taken. Wolves get into the Europa League. I don't think they will this time. Well, it depends. If you mean like getting to the group stages, then yes. But I don't think they'll qualify this year. Bruges. I've not heard of them. Yeah, should have scored there. Villa probably have won this game now because of that miss. Villa player down here, I think it's Gilbert. What's the best ever game you've been to as a Hereford fan? I went to Hereford 3, Northampton 3, Hereford 4. And it was the day after my granddad's funeral, right? And I was only 14 or something. And we went 3-0 down. And I just wanted to go home. It was horrible. I just wanted to go home. And I was like... It's just horrible. I just want to go home, and we ended up winning 4-3 in the second half. 0 points in the Liga 1-2-3 in the 1890 season. Since when did kit YouTube fans and badges come into anything? We have a cannon. You have a bird. We have AFTV. Oh, sorry. I thought it was about me. Have you ever watched Hereford play Stevenage? Yes. Yeah, I have. In 2005, Hereford lost to Stevenage in the semi-final of the playoffs. I watched Stevenage in 2004. I actually watched the highlights today, which is weird. And he won 1-0. I think I must have seen you since then. Walcott is a waster. Have you ever watched her ever play Stevenage? That's an old message. Yeah, I remember Hereford played Stevenage in 2011 and Joe Colbeck scored for us and like a cross, and it ended up in the season we lost in the playoffs. It was Dino Mamria. I think he went on to manage Stevenage. He scored. Well, yeah, where did you hear that, Rich? My hometown was known for big record scores for 16-0. That's not very good, is it? I think Hyde have the biggest loss in the FA Cup. If you are enjoying the video, feel free to smash the like button and subscribe, of course, if you're new. I just retweeted it. Oh Christ, that's some Jim White. That could be massive. Dino Mamri is our manager at the moment. Right, so that's who it was. That's who scored the goal. Bonus TV. Oh, but I have a bonus. Oh wait, you are bonus. Sorry. That's an awful defeat. Villa surely won with five added minutes. Sorry, I was like, oh, I got another one from bonus, and then I realised you are Major Man. YT. Andre Gomez to Iwobi. Iwobi goes out wide to Digne. He hasn't replied to this political scandal part because that happened bloody years ago. Walcott's ball in. And a shot over from Digne. What a miss. Yeah, should have done better there. Nothing. Just checking the time. 1 minute to go. Surely they have their first 3 points. That was in the 1900s when football was different. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Very odd thing to bring up. Coleman. Calvert-Lewin. Wesley. Wesley to McGinn. El Ghazi. It's still going. Yes, it's in. It's 2-0 to Villa. 2-0 to Villa. El Ghazi scores. There's fans on the pitch. Well, there's a fan on the pitch. And it's El Ghazi, a lovely goal. And it's 2-0 to Villa. A long ball forward. Wesley wins it. He goes forward. He takes a touch, gives it to McGinn. McGinn goes out wide, and there is El Ghazi making an amazing run. He goes past Andre Gomez as if he's not even there, and then sticks it, and it goes past Pickford, and it takes a touch off Pickford, and it trickles into the back of the net, and it's 2-0. El Ghazi is an underrated player. And that is that. Full time. Full time. 2 goals for Villa, no goals for Everton. 1 goal for Wesley. The other goal was scored by El Ghazi. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. Rich, Football Daily Talk, Liverpool legend, Lank, Ariane, thank you much for tuning in. Hydra, thank you much for tuning in. All the new subscribers as well, thank you much for tuning in. If you haven't already smashed the subscribe button, feel free to do so. We are nearly at 4,400 subscribers. Thanks so much to everyone who tuned in. I appreciate you watching as always. Like the video if you haven't already. My name is Mike, and I will see you again. Goodbye.